Hey guys, back with another version of the deck. This one's a little different because I found card draw was kind of an issue. So, um, it's probably not the right choice, but I want more stuff to do on turn one. So, I'm bringing back Ancestral Vision, just to see how it goes. Because there's a lot of awkward hands where it's like I don't have a green source, but I have a blue source. So if I have a blue source and I can suspend an Ancestral Vision, I think I'm okay. I don't know. It's probably wrong, but I just want more stuff to do turn one. And also, I'm trying out like a suite of walkers. I'm messing around with Nissa, Steward of Elements, which I think is great. She fits the game plan all over the place. The +2 is great because you can scry and dig through stuff. You don't get to draw anything, but you do get to dig and keep everything in your deck. So it's better than stuff like Ral because he forces you to discard. Better than Jace for sure because our shuffle effects aren't really all that controllable. Sometimes we just have to shuffle and search with our deck. So Jace isn't really the best. I also just don't like Jace in this deck because we already have Inevitability. We already have the one card I win the game. So Jace is kind of weird. That's a different topic. Anyways, what else do we have? I'm playing around with Kiora the Crashing Wave. I don't expect her to be any good. But if I ever get to 5 and get to Emblem, I get 9/9 Krakens, which is pretty sweet. Her -1 is okay. Draw a card, play an additional land, so it's not bad. The fog, the +1 fog is interesting. It's not really a full fog. You fog one permanent. Keyword is permanent. So if your opponent's also playing Valakut, you can fog the Valakut there. What else am I playing with? Nissa Vital Force. This is just to add like another axis to attack on, where we can turn our lands into 5/5 elementals. Unfortunately, these ones don't have haste. It's only Steward of Elements. Or sorry, they don't have flying. Steward of Elements makes them flying. These ones don't fly, which is unfortunate, but kind of interesting. Return target permanents. So if you're really in a pinch, you can return Tribuilder back into your hand, or Snapcaster even. And then her emblem is pretty good. Doesn't take that long to get to the emblem. So turn 4 we can Vital Force, and turn 6 we can start drawing cards. Anyways, yeah, it's just a weird list that I'm trying to mess around with. I reduced the number of bolts to 3, reduced Remand to 3. What else did I cut? Growth Spiral's already at 3. I cut the Ops and Hieroglyphic Illuminations for the Ancestral Visions. Yeah, and I think once I narrow down which Walker I really like, I'll probably just cut it down to 2 and then bump the bolts back up to 4, or add in another sweeper. I expect Nissa Steward of Elements to be the one, but you never know. It all comes down to testing. Sideboard's staying the same. There's not really that many changes. Crumble Adjust probably can get cut for more creatures. I don't want Tireless Tracker, maybe Vendilion Click, and maybe another Huntmaster. Huntmaster's been an all-star. Huntmaster's great. I love Huntmaster. So good that I would put it in the main deck, but that's probably wrong. Anyways, let's play a couple of games. Well, let's play a game. Yeah, hopefully Ancestral Vision works out, because I got a bunch in my paper binder. And I really want to use them. I can't keep this because there's no blue source, and I have nothing to do with the green, so let's mulligan. Sure, this is acceptable, I guess. Turn 1, search for tomorrow. Turn 2, who knows. I don't really want to go down to 5. Going down to 5 with this deck sucks. Alright, so our opponent's taking a while to decide if he wants to mulligan. Yeah, I fully expect Ancestral Vision to be way too slow. Ooh, yeah, top, I want that. But it's worth a shot just to try it out. So we'll see how it goes. Because drawing 3 cards is pretty sweet. Especially when we're digging for Escape Shift or something, you know? Tron, cool. This sucks. We're probably most certainly gonna remand whatever they play. Or I could just save it for Karn. We'll see what it is. If it's just drawing a card, I'm okay with it. Like the Chromatic Sphere or the Star. But if it's a map, I think I'm gonna remand it. Walking Ballista. That is totally fine. So we're not remanding that because it's not worth it. So let's grab Breeding Pool. We grab an island here, and we'll probably drop the Misty. And we did not get a Cryptic, so let's suspend this. And hold it remand. Yeah, it really sucks that Ancestral Vision is suspend 4. Oh, we're playing Eldrazi. Yeah, that's getting remanded. Let's fetch first. Perfect. Chalice on 0. That's not that big of a deal. I don't really care about that. I'm surprised he didn't attack. So we'll probably counter draw here. Oh, that's great. So then when Ancestral Vision's gonna come down, we can snap Cryptic. There we go, there's an attack. Although I don't don't think we're gonna get this Snap Cryptic. I'll probably have to use it on something else. Let's grab a Steam Mist just so that we have another red source. I'm probably gonna Snap Cryptic here anyways, because if we draw land, oh no, we need 8 lands because they don't deal any damage to themselves. Cool, crack the map. I'm fine with that. Karn? Matter Reshaper. Okay, not a big deal. Is he gonna pump Walking Ballista? I think we might actually get to Cryptic tap draw. Yeah, because I can't attack with the Snapcaster, so okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so we'll Snap Cryptic here. And then hold up Cryptic after. And to think I wanted to cut Cryptic. These Magic Online Tron lines are weirding me out. Because the art is actually interesting. You can actually tell what it is. Oh, what's this? Emrakul? No, because then Eldrazi would have been tapped for 2. What is this? A big Walking Ballista? Sanctum is fine. For colorless creature cards, so he's grabbing Ulamog? But it doesn't really matter here. I'm pretty sure I won this one. Reality Smasher. Okay, cool. So here we can counter tap. Where is it? Counter target spell, tap all creatures. Oh wait, I don't win here. Because I still need to bounce the Chalice so that I can draw cards. And I really want to draw cards. But then he has a Reality Smasher, so that's coming in for 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's too risky. So I have to let this get countered. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, yeah. That sucks. I don't think there's any way I can... Yeah. I can't get out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I gotta wait one more turn again. So this time he can cast it, that's fine. Here comes Reality Smasher. Two Reality Smashers. Alright, so we can top draw. Perfect. So now we can bolt and escape shift. Alright, so we got it, I think. Cool. Alright, so let's sideboard. What do we want here? Rejection, Disdainful Stroke, Crumbles. I think that might be it. I don't think Hunmaster is good enough here because of Smashers. Unfortunately, I think Ancestral Vision's not good here. Anger's awful. Sweltering Suns is terrible. Let's bring in those guys just for chump blockers. Baloth's 2. Oh, that's a bunch of cards. Let's cut the Baloths. Nissa's pretty bad. Vital Force can help me block Smashers. I lose a land, but that's okay. Yeah, Ancestral Vision's the worst card here. Grudges aren't that useful because the eggs, they don't play as many eggs. They also, I don't think they play Worm Coils. Let's just bring in a Baloth. Yeah, whatever. This is an okay hand. I don't really want to expose the Valakut, but we might have to. So turn 1 Valakut, turn 2 Remand, turn 2 Tribal there? Oh, there's an egg. Okay, so we're not going to expose the Valakut. Turn 2, I'll probably have to hold up Remand. Oh, 2 mines, okay. Although I still probably should hold up Remand. Because of Thought Knots here. No, I still get something taken away anyways, so let's just ramp. His opponent just has 2 mines. He's still pretty far away from Tron lands, but he can still just drop a temple. So it doesn't really do anything. It time walks him, but then we don't advance our game plan. And I want to be able to have 4 mana on turn 3. And there's Thought Knot. Cool. What's he gonna take? Probably Huntmaster. Because he can deal with pretty much anything else. Or most of the stuff doesn't really matter. Maybe Remand if he's worried about the counterspells. But that's pretty sad if he takes Remand. Or maybe I just really like Huntmaster too much. I would take Huntmaster. And he took Remand. Alright, what does that mean? That must mean he has like a Reality Smasher or something coming in. So let's grab an eyelid with this, just in case we draw Cryptic Command. And we did not. So he knows about the Stomping Ground. And just drop a Huntmaster, because there's nothing better to do. And then whatever we cast, we can just chump with the wolf. And then next turn we can bolt, snap, bolt if we need to. Huntmaster in this matchup, but I don't think there was anything better to be playing here. Like if that was an Ancestral Vision, it would still be suspended right now. I don't know if Ancestral Vision's right. It's a lot of mana. Smasher. Okay. So I'll probably just let the Smasher go through, block the Thought-Knots here with the wolf. Relic. That's obnoxious. Baloth is nice here, but I want to flip Huntmaster so that I can deal damage to... Well, actually, I want to deal damage to Rally, Smasher, and bolt it. Here's the Relic. So I'm not going to be able to bolt, snap, bolt anyways. Let's try it anyways. Let's see what happens. I also don't want to attack, because when Huntmaster flips, he's still tapped. Sure, whatever. Alright, so 2 damage marked on that. I'm going to try and discard the Baloth to the Reality Smasher effect. I'm going to see if that causes me to play it, or if it comes into play, because that'd be sweet. I think it does. That'd be really good. So Whenever it becomes a target of a spell an opponent controls, counter that card unless its controller discards a card. So I think I get to play Baloth for free. Alright, moment of truth. Let's find out. Yes! Oh my god, it works. Oh man, that's so good. Oh, that's incredible. And then I'll snap bolt. Either way, I get a Ravager flip. Alright, let's see if he pays the one. Yeah, okay, so he pays the one. That's fine. Either way, I get the Ravager flip, so I still get my value. Alright, gain my life, make a wolf, get a growth spiral. Let's see. I'll attack with the Baloth. Put some pressure on, see what happens. If it's a close quarter, I play the Delicate Power Plant. Cool. That's fine. Let's expose Delicate and pass the turn. So we can still Growth Spiral and do something. Oh, what's happening? End step? Warping Whale. Oh, he's making a 1/1? Okay. It's a real ugly token. Wormcoil? Oh, Karn. I think I'm gonna do a Desperation. Desperation Growth Spiral here. Maybe I can draw a Remand? lucky or not what I want. I wonder what he does here. If I was him, I would exile Huntmaster. Oh, okay, sure. You can take Kiora. So we'll suspend it so we get a Huntmaster flip. Am I willing to throw everything at Karn? No. Because he still has a Reality Smasher in hand. Which is going to come down next turn. It's crazy how Karn's plus is +4. Maybe I should have thrown the wolf at Karn too. Because now he can still just exile something. Although it doesn't really matter what it is. Well, if he exiles a land. Okay, cool. So he exiles Huntmaster. That's fine. I would have been more scared if he exiled Valakut. Or any land, really. Because that would have slowed me down. Smasher's fine. And if he attacks with Thought-Knot, I'll just trade with Snapcaster or the Wolf or something. And let Reality Smasher go through. I think I'm gonna throw Snapcaster in front because of Warping Whale. At least the Wolf blanks Warp. And I get to draw cards, so that's great. Crumble to dust. Ooh, that's great. So I'm probably going to hit the power plant. Yeah. So Baloth and Wolf at Karn. Ooh, 2 crumbles. So he has Karn and Ugin. So he's super far away from casting either one of those. Alright, so both my creatures still live. I'm taking 5 next turn, which is fine. Yeah, opponent really should have exiled the land instead of Huntmaster. Huntmaster's not that big of a threat, but what were the 2 cards again? Oh, it doesn't show me? Walking Ballista's fine. Attacking for 6, great. Really want to draw Escape Shift. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Perfect. And we got there. Sweet. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Alright. That's good enough. And all to face. Sweet. Let's see. So what cards really did it for us here? Huntmaster was an all-star here. Crumble to Dust was clutch. That stopped opponent from recasting Karn. Yeah, that Obstinate Baloth play was amazing. Like, super great. Very happy with that. But yeah, that's it. Alright, see you guys next round.